Well, it's been a week of fun in Minneapolis with the Aquatennial, and it wraps up tonight.
Yeah, there are still, though, a few more family-friendly events to take part in today. Rachel Slavik joins us now live from Boom Island with more on one of Aquatennial's classic events. Hey, Rach.
Hi, Mike and Jen. Today is definitely a day that you will not want to miss at the Aquatennial. And I'm not just talking about the fireworks. There's a lot of events happening throughout the day. We have Leo Wong, an Aquatennial Festival event organizer, here to talk to us. All right, so we're seeing these skateboarders doing some pretty gnarly tricks. You like that lingo there? Yeah, I'm learning it. So what's happening today with these skateboarders?
Well, we're excited to have Aqua Jam out at Boom Island today from 3 to 8 o'clock. We'll have open skate, and then we'll have a competition from 6 to 8. So we encourage all skaters and spectators to come out. Familia Skate Shop, Fulton Beer will be out here. We'll be having a great time.
Yeah, so this is a continuation of an event that returned last year, and it's bigger than better than ever, right?
Absolutely. So Aqua Jam was part of the Aquatennial back in the late 80s and 90s, and it was something that the community wanted to see come back. So we're excited to have it back. We have the mini ramp, we'll have a street skate course, we'll have a barrel jump, so lots of fun things to do, and definitely a spectacle to watch if you're not a skateboarder.
And it's not just the skateboarding. There's plenty of other events happening that are very walkable. Tell me about those.
Yeah, so we have a number of events today, this afternoon and evening around the river. We have Carry Fest taking place on West River Road between the Broadway and Plymouth bridges. Great food and music. We also have our pre-fireworks festivities kicking off by the Stone Arch Bridge on West River Parkway, starting at 6 o'clock. Free music, an incredible kid zone with lots of free activities to partake in for kids. And then, of course, our Target Fireworks Festival finale at 10 o'clock, a show not to be missed.
Right, and you want to come early to grab the seat, right? Tell me about the music and the fireworks this year.
Yeah, you definitely want to come early to grab your seat, and this year the music will feature some of the bands coming to the Minneapolis market here this summer and fall, so we're excited about the soundtrack.
All right, thank you so much, Leah. And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to talk to one of the people behind the fireworks and show you that it's very technical, probably more technical than what you'd think.
The Parade, Canine Film Festival, and River Rats Water Ski Show are all in the books.
Yeah, but the Aquatennial still has so much more to offer on its final day. Rachel Slavik is live near the Stone Arch Bridge, where the annual festival continues tonight with a massive fireworks show. Rachel?
Right, 250,000 people will be down here near Boom Island to watch the annual fireworks show, ranked one of the top 5 in the nation. And today we're going to give you kind of a behind-the-scenes look. We have Zach Tamanoshin with Zambelli Fireworks to talk about some of the science that goes behind it. And right now, we're holding one of those fireworks. Tell me about this, because obviously we always see it in the sky when it's doing those big explosions and looking beautiful in the sky.
Sure. Aside from the chemistry and the basic building of the shell, that hasn't changed a whole lot. It's the techniques and the way that we fire the show that's really changed in the years. The way the shell functions is there's a lift charge in the bottom of the shell. It's basically just a black powder charge that sends the shell up into the air. As the shell travels through the air, there's a time fuse in the bottom of the shell that burns at a predetermined rate, so that once the shell reaches its apogee, it bursts by igniting the burst charge in the center of the shell, and that's what pushes the colorful stars and effects out where you can see them.
Right, and I know that people love the grand finale, and this is what it looks like before it ever hits the sky.
Right, this is how we throw so many shells in the air in such a quick fashion. Every one of these shells is chain fused together with this, it's called quick match, and it's a type of fuse that burns somewhere around 65 foot a second, so it's almost instantaneous. We throw hundreds, if not thousands, of shells in the air. In particular, this show, we put somewhere around 3,000 shells in the air just in about a 45-second span for the finale.
Right, and I'll sing to music, and I know that there are some new features. I know you can't give too much away, but tell me what you can for the people who are coming down to the fireworks tonight.
Sure. I mean, we brought back one of the crowd favorites that got a big reaction last year. If you were here last year, you might know what I'm talking about. If not, you've got to come see it. It's something to be seen. It's a huge effect, and then we're also adding a little twist to it this year, so you want to come check that out, definitely.
And how do you time this to music? Tell me a little bit about that and how that all works and how long it goes, how much time you spend doing that.
Sure. So, like I said, it's come a long way since the days of running around with a flare, a railroad flare in your hand, lighting each fuse. Now we use precision computer firing gear that can fire the show within 1/100th of a second. And the way we do that is we take the music and we listen to it over and over again. Every second of that music has been reviewed. We drop cues to every beat, and then we assign positions, the effects, the various colors, and that's how we build the show. That's then transferred into what's called a loading script that the plant takes and packs each shell and hand numbers it for the given script, and it's basically like an address. The computer tells us what that address is. It's written on the shell. It's placed in a specific spot in the layout of the show, physically on site, and then as the show plays through.
Right, and then we see, we see it, and that is why it's one of the top 5. Thank you so much, Zach. So if you want to head on down to the fireworks, you want to show up early. Of course, there's plenty of events going down here at Boom Island, so you can make a full day of it. But the fireworks show does start at 10, and Mike, it's sounding like the forecast is going to be okay.
By then, I think the storms will be gone, yeah, so good timing on that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that show. Thanks, Rachel.